remarkable. He basically dissected his opponent and beat him with the techniques that he knows and that he's good at.
Yeah, got some of the takedowns, made some great defense there, getting a reversal in there as well. So we now move to the 184 with PC's Reed Douglas up against Joe Zovistoski of App State. Closing the final 3 matchups of this card here tonight in this duel. Douglas has a hold of Zovistoski there and goes on the attack. Trying to desperately force him to the mat, and he does score a takedown. The first since Fernando Dominguez back at the 133. What a start there for Reed Douglas. First lead a PC wrestler has had here in any matchup tonight. Douglas, the senior New York native, second on the team in wins this season. Comes in with a 6-3 record. Blue Hose duels hosted here in the Templeton Center. Couple of matchups between Davidson Air Force and Franklin and Marshall. Douglas able to get a decision win. Matchup over Davidson's Cody Kirk. Zovistoski scoring a point there. It's 3-1 Douglas. Zovistoski, the redshirt senior out of Waxhaw, North Carolina. 2-1 so far this year in limited action. Last year went 12-6, was an NWCA All-American. Shouts from both benches rising here.
That was a great job by Zovistoski by attacking straight off of the misfire. He seen Douglas messed up, and he countered off of it. He capitalized on it, and all he has to do now is finish.
Building here, Zovistoski on the attack. Douglas trying to spin around. Shouts from the PC end, the App State end as well, animated. Trying to will on Zovistoski. This back and forth, ground and pound on the mat here throughout the latter part of this first round. Douglas holding on to that 3-1 advantage amidst all the chaos there as they work out of bounds and will head back to neutral with 22 seconds left in this first round. Douglas has the slight advantage in riding time as well. .44 seconds to the good, in fact. He looks to end this first round strongly and does, scoring the takedown. Douglas up 6-1 as we hit the end of the first round.
Douglas is looking to get PC's first points ever in matchup history.
6 previous meetings between App State and PC coming into tonight. Not only have PC not scored a win on them, not scored a point. Long way to go, a lot of wrestling to do here, but encouraging signs here from Reed Douglas up against Joe Zovistoski. Here we go in the second round as Douglas escapes. Goes up by 6 now. Now tries to go on the attack himself. Zovistoski, a veteran here in this App State program. Douglas as well here with the Blue Hose. Douglas dives and makes a move. Zovistoski shoving on the head there to try and stay away Douglas points and does score a takedown. It's 7-4 now. Big sequence there for Zovistoski. Douglas goes back up by 4 now with the escape. Under a minute to go in this second round. A really good matchup here at the 184 between Reed Douglas and Joe Zovistoski. Presbyterian just trying to get on the board here against App State. Trying to find some spark. Douglas wheels around to the mat. Zovistoski hooking that sternum. Elijah, take me through this sequence. What are you looking for here if you're Douglas? Zovistoski really defending his legs.
Douglas, he's been taking a lot of great shots, and Zovistoski showing a lot of fight. Every time you take a shot, you have to get around him. You have to circle around them and get behind to get those 3 points because they matter.
Douglas getting some more points there at the tail end of that second round. Now goes back up by 7 as we hit the final round of our action here at the 184. What a job here by Reed Douglas so far. Huge points there scored at the end of the second round.
Zovistoski has to take the first move off the whistle. If he wants to get this escape and turn this match around, that's what he has to do.
You know, have to work from the bottom position here. False start, if you will, with some equipment malfunctions as some tape falls. Now we're underway here in the third round. Elijah's point of Zovistoski needing a fast start. Douglas able to defend against that so far.
Douglas looking to get that wrist too.
Douglas went 3-2 this weekend's Southern Scuffle. It has been crisp. He's been in action before this duel as Zovistoski gets back on the board with the escape. .115 left as they roll out of bounds. Douglas up by 6. 1:11 away from Presbyterian's first ever points against App State. Can the PC veteran hold on here?
You can just look at Douglas' face and tell he's been through war, how much he's been fighting in this match.
Yeah, drawing a little crimson there. So he wheels back toward the far side. .43 seconds to go. Zovistoski desperately in need of a takedown to start racking up some points. Douglas just trying to keep Zovistoski away from that, perhaps ice the matchup as well. Still head back to the middle of the mat with the stalemate. 34 seconds to go in this matchup at the 184. Awkward position here for Zovistoski. Wheel around.
Looks like he's going to try to go for this takedown. Try to turn it over. If he gets him on his back, that's a takedown. If he gets full possession of him.
8 seconds to go, and Douglas gets it. Up 14-5. Shirley will do it. 2-1, and there it is. Reed Douglas scores the win over App State's Joe Zovistoski and hands Presbyterian their first points ever against App State.
That brings us to our final media timeout of the night.
What a huge moment there for Reed Douglas and PC. With that, we'll step aside for a quick break here in Clinton, South Carolina. Back for the final 2 bouts of our duel.